We are surrounded around a lot of deception, and I'm here to bring clarity. Hello, YouTube family. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ms.Metayer. I make content on YouTube about tips that I'm learning or using to become successful in this world. I post every Monday. If you're interested, hit the subscribe button and join the family. The more and the merrier. This week's topic is very personal because I experienced it. If you're tired, don't give up. There's strength in you. It's something that I have to remind myself. Now, this video is going to be about activating whatever faith you have, small, big, little, if it's not even there, to propel you through the week. Now, when I say tired, wanting to give up, I'm not meaning literally grabbing a pillow, wanting to get asleep and get rest in this situation. No, I mean midday, before the day begins, being in our weakest, most vulnerable moments when we question what's going on in our life, or do we really have control? And we feel like we've lost a sense of power in our own life. We as humans go through this weekly, daily, by the hour. So let's get into it. Whenever wanting to give up, I want to encourage you. Remember, there is power in you when you remember to believe for greatness. Now, I love me some CeCe Winans. She has this one song, "Move the unmovable, God. Shake the unshakable. God, we believe. God, we believe." Those lyrics are so powerful because everything around us, the world is revolving so fast. Everything around us is telling us that our problems are bigger than us. Our problems are bigger than our God. And sometimes you need a reminder and something to tell you that that's not true. We are surrounded around a lot of deception. And I'm here to bring clarity because that is what has saved me. I had to put on my big girl pants this week starting my new job. It's literally life or death with my patients. They're coming in for stroke. They're coming in with traumatic head injuries, traumatic injuries to the body. So by the second, by the minute, these people's life are in my hands. And you know, it's a lot of stress, it's a lot of pressure. But I remembered that I am equipped for this. I had to remember that these may be very huge, big things going on around me, but my God didn't make a mistake by putting me here. And He didn't make a mistake by putting you where you're at right now. It is going to cause for growth. It's going to build you and get you to where you need to be when God puts you in the next phase and next step in your life. And that's how I see my problems right now, and that I see as problems. They're really a fertilizer in my garden for more flowers and fruits and vegetables to bloom. And that sounds so corny, but I hope that helps you visualize the fertilizer that's going into your garden that looks like garbage, and it's not. Now, when you want to give up, here's another tip, is having as little faith as the size of a mustard seed. A lot of people are familiar with that verse, but there's the popular story in the Bible about David and the giant Goliath. Like, everyone just thought that David was crazy, that he was about to get killed. But everybody always underestimates the person that seems the smallest and the weakest. That's why you see this mustard seed right here. It's so tiny. But in the verse, it says it was the tiniest out of all the seeds sown into the earth, but it grew out the largest branches ever, and it grew bigger than all the other seeds. That's why whenever you're overlooked, take that as a blessing, because people don't know what God has in store for you. Like, He's gonna surprise them and surprise you in the midst of it all. It is like a mustard seed, which is when it's sown on the ground, is smaller than all seeds on earth. But when it's sown, it grows up and becomes greater than all herbs and shoots out large branches so that birds in the air may rest under it. That is major. All you need is a little bit of faith that everything's gonna work out, even when it seems like it's not. You cannot believe what you see sometimes because our eyes deceive us. Lead not to thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, the all-knowing. Do not lead onto your own understanding. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and I want you to remember that. Now I am going to close up here. The sun is starting to go down, and we are recovering from the hurricane down here in South Florida. I'm praying for any families that have gotten affected by the storm. And if you do want to help out, here is a link to help the people in, I believe, like the different cities and states that have been affected. Until then, guys, see you next Monday. I really pray that this content helps you get through the week. And it's all love every time you guys show up. Ciao.